Alright, so this is the Olympus OM1 with a 50mm 1.4 Zuiko lens. I believe one of the buyers are interested in the, I guess if the meter was working properly. So the meter does work, but I installed one of these batteries. It's a L44 battery. It's basically one of them hearing aids, one of these, for a watch or for a calculator. So the needle does move. I don't know if you can see it. From here, there you go. So if I turn it on, right now I don't have the lens on, but it's kind of hard for me to show it with the, it's kind of hard for me to see it. So if I adjust the, I don't know if it's kind of hard to see. If I adjust the shutter speed, it should move. But anyways, the light meter does work on this camera. I'm also gonna test the aperture on the 50mm. So it's pretty snappy as far as like the aperture. Let's see. So as you can see, it snaps really. You know, if it's like if it's sluggish, then that means there's oil in the aperture blade. But since it's very snappy, then there shouldn't be any type of problem. So I mean, the lens has it's not perfect, but you might have a little bit of dust in there. So right now it's an f16. So now it's f11. We should actually do it with the lens mounted on the camera body. Open up the back. So this is the shutter cloth or shutter. It's got a cloth. All OM has a cloth shutter. So if I actually take that off, right now it's in 1. So then half a second, a quarter, 1/4. 1/8, 1/15. See right there. Let's see, 1/30. 1/60. 1/25. 1/250. 250. 500. And then lastly, 1,000 of a second. I recently also replaced the seal on this camera, so the seal is fairly new. The prism, actually I took off the foam. Usually they have these foam on top of the prism. It actually caused some sort of corrosion onto the prism, and it'll damage the prism. So I took that off and put a new seal inside there. Put a new foam actually. So as far as the viewfinder and the prism, it's in good condition. It's fairly clear. I also put a foam onto, it's sort of like a dampener for the mirror. Whenever you fire up the shutter, it'll sort of dampen the mirror a bit. So there we go. So I'll go ahead and put the lens on, and then I'll just keep it at 1. And so I'll show you exactly right now it's in, I'll go f16 first, so you'll see the aperture blade kind of, so it's fairly snappy. So then I go f11, f8, five, 6, f4, .8, f2, and lastly f4. That's it. So so that's the ISO dial, of course. You actually put a custom leather strap on this. Let me see. Yeah, so this one actually you could install a motor drive also. So you just need to take this cover off and then you can put a motor drive for, but you need to get the specific motor drive for this OM1. Usually it'll say MD on there, on here. So, but this camera's in fairly good condition. There's not a lot of brassing on here, so the paint seems to be in good condition, except, you know, the bottom's a little bit scratched up, of course. It's an old camera. It's got a soft release button on there. It'll come with a cap, of course, front cap, and a camera, a body, and a lens cap. So, yeah, this one's available in my Etsy store. And also, I'm going to go ahead and upload this onto this channel, and then I'll send a link to the buyers who are interested in this camera. So, again, this is the Olympus OM. The meter does work. It's got the 50 Zuiko 1.4 prime lens on here, and it's in fairly good condition. But that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.